Don't waste lettuce. How to keep it fresh, crispy and green for weeks. Hello. It's nice to see you again on LifeKreativ. Lettuce is wilted and about to spoil. Don't rush to throw it away. With just a few simple steps, you can completely revive lettuce to be green and crispy like when you first bought it. Today, I will share with you a great tip to help wilted, soft lettuce become fresh and crispy again, both keeping it green and helping it to be preserved longer. Lettuce is one of the most difficult green vegetables to preserve. It is easily bruised, loses water quickly, and extremely hates changes in humidity. Lettuce is a very familiar vegetable in many family meals. Not only is it often used to make salads, lettuce can also be eaten raw with grilled dishes, rolled in rice paper, or used to decorate dishes to make them more attractive and fresh. If you have ever bought lettuce but never used it, left it in the fridge for a few days, and found it wilted and waterlogged, then this is the savior for you. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. First, wash the lettuce, removing any bruised, wilted, or rotten leaves. This tip doesn't require waiting until the lettuce has wilted. You can use it right after you buy the lettuce and not use it right away to keep it fresh for another 2 to 3 days. After washing, let the lettuce drain completely. Get a bowl and fill it about halfway with water. Then add ice to make it really cold. If you have cold water at home, you can use it directly. Submerge all the lettuce leaves in the basin of cold water until they are completely covered. If the leaves float, you can use a little ice to press them down. The colder the water, the faster the lettuce will wake up. Place the basin in the refrigerator and let the ice melt. If the lettuce is only slightly wilted, soak it for about 5 to 10 minutes. If it is very wilted, you can soak it overnight or leave it for 2 to 3 days to help the lettuce recover and stay fresh longer. Note, do not use small ice cubes because they melt quickly. The water will not be cold enough. After soaking, take out the lettuce and drain. You will see the fresh, crispy green leaves, as if just picked. This is what I usually do. When I want to save wilted lettuce, the lettuce can stay fresh and crispy for about 5 days. The leaves are not soggy. They still feel cool and firm. If you want to preserve it longer, you just need to change the water every 5 days to keep the water from getting cloudy or smelly. If you don't want your lettuce to wilt quickly, try these storage tips. Method 1. Store in a Ziploc bag. When you bring your lettuce home from the supermarket, peel off the outermost leaves. Think of them as the lettuce's sacrificial shield. They're the leaves that took all the bumps, scratches, and temperature changes during transport. Wash it thoroughly under cold running water. Gently swirl it around so every little crevice gets clean. Next, pat dry gently with paper towels, or better yet if you have a salad spinner. This drying step is extremely important. Water left on the leaves will cause the lettuce to spoil much faster. This drying step is extremely important. Any water left on the leaves will make them spoil much faster. That extra moisture really shortens the lettuce's shelf life. Once the lettuce is completely dry, grab your lettuce bag. Fold a square of paper towel and place it inside the bag. Then add the whole head of lettuce. Seal into up and you're good to go. Don't compress the bag too tightly. That will crush the leaves. Just close the bag normally. Leave it slightly open. This part really matters. It allows the vegetables to breathe. That way, air can flow without drying out the leaves. Then put this bag in the vegetable compartment of the refrigerator. After about a week, check the paper towel. If it feels damp, swap it out for a new, dry one. It's just a small step, but it helps absorb excess moisture. That keeps the vegetables fresh for much longer. Method 2 is to keep the lettuce in a bowl of water, like a bouquet. If you buy lettuce with the root still intact, don't rush to put it in a bag or the refrigerator. Try arranging it like a small bouquet in a glass of water. This method helps the vegetables stay fresh for longer. It also makes the kitchen look really green and cute. First, prepare the lettuce with the roots still attached. If the roots are a bit wilted, cut off about 0.5 to 1 centimeter at the bottom with a sharp knife. This is the last cut, then keep it intact. I use a glass cup for storage. It can be replaced with a glass jar or a plastic container. Add about 2 to 3 centimeters of water to the jar. Place just the base in the water. Don't submerge the whole thing. Lightly cover the leaves with a plastic bag. This helps slow down water evaporation. Just make sure it's not wrapped too tightly. Place the cup with the lettuce in the refrigerator or in a cool corner of the kitchen. If you plan to use it immediately, change the water every 2 to 3 days. This helps avoid bacteria buildup. This method is great if you want to display the lettuce on the table and use it later. The leaves stay plump and smooth, as if they were just cut. I'm really impressed with how effective and beautiful this method is. For whole heads of lettuce, you just need to change the water regularly. The result is always fresh and beautiful leaves. Method 3. Wrap the base with a damp towel. Lettuce, like humans, lives on water. When the base dries out, the entire leaf will quickly wilt and lose its crispness. That's why wrapping the base with a damp towel is a really smart way to help the lettuce drink water regularly. It also prevents stagnant water from causing the leaves to rot. Choose lettuce with the base intact. Use a paper towel or a clean cloth. Use a spray bottle to lightly spray the surface of the towel to moisten it. Note: the towel should be damp, not dripping. Use a damp towel to wrap around the base or core of the lettuce. You can lightly secure it with a rubber band or some plastic wrap if needed. Make sure the leaves are not covered, just wrap the base. The base is where moisture is absorbed and then transferred to the entire plant. When properly kept moist, the leaves will stay fresh, crisp, and green for many days. A damp towel maintains the natural moisture and prevents the roots from drying out or shrinking. This method doesn't cause waterlogging because the water doesn't touch the leaves directly. Place the wrapped lettuce in a plastic bag with air holes or a box with a slightly open lid. Put the lettuce in the fridge's crisper drawer. It's nice and cool there, and the humidity helps keep it fresh. Every 3 to 4 days, open the towel to check if it's dry. If it is, dampen it again so it's slightly moist. I find this a small but truly magical trick. With just a small damp towel, my lettuce can stay fresh for a whole week. The leaves stay crisp and juicy, just like when I bought them. I like this method because it's both natural and simple. No complicated tools are needed, and the results are beyond expectations. Method 4. Store lettuce in plastic wrap. This method works really well for whole lettuces, especially Lolo, iceberg, or romaine. The plastic wrap helps retain moisture and keeps air from wilting the leaves. First, gently rinse the lettuce in cold water. Then drain it thoroughly. You can use paper towels to absorb any excess water. Drying is extremely important. If the leaves are still damp, the moisture will be trapped in the plastic wrap and the lettuce will rot quickly. Once the lettuce is dry, use plastic wrap to wrap tightly around the cut surface or around the whole plant. The plastic wrap naturally keeps moisture in the leaves, preventing them from wilting. At the same time, it stops cold air from drawing moisture out, keeping the lettuce crisp longer. It's like an outer layer of protection, keeping the leaves from getting exposed to bacteria or dirt. Just wrap the lettuce a few times with plastic wrap, and it'll stay fresh and green. The leaves will stay nice and crispy, just like when you picked them, even after more than 10 days. This is honestly one of the easiest tips to try, and everyone should give it a shot. Method 5. Store lettuce in a food container. If you want to open the fridge and see lettuce that's still green and crispy, not soggy or bruised, a food container is the perfect place for it. First, gently separate each lettuce leaf and wash it with cold water. And wash it with cold water. Then drain them completely. You can use paper towels to absorb any remaining water on the leaves. Line the bottom of the container or a clean bowl with a layer of paper towels. Put a layer of lettuce leaves on top, then add another layer of paper towels. Repeat this until the container is full. The paper towels act as a natural humidity regulator, absorbing excess moisture but still keeping enough to prevent the leaves from drying out. Leave the lid slightly open, don't close it completely, so the greens can breathe. Then store it in the refrigerator's vegetable compartment, where the humidity is higher. This is ideal for keeping the greens fresh and crisp. This way, lettuce can stay fresh for 10 to 14 days. Perfect if you'd like to prep salads for the week. I love the container method because it's neat and clean. Every time I open the fridge, I'm so happy to see the neatly stacked boxes of fresh greens. The lettuce leaves stay crisp, not soggy. The flavor is as fresh as when you picked them. Method 6. Make the salad. Now for the favorite part of those who prep meals in advance or just love salad. Here's how to keep your salad fresh and crisp all week long. First, chop the lettuce into bite-sized pieces. Chop the tomatoes. Chop up the tomatoes. Slice the cucumber thinly or shred it if you prefer. Squeeze 1 tablespoon of lemon juice into a small bowl, making sure to remove the seeds. Cherry tomatoes are sweeter and juicier than regular tomatoes, so you can use a little less lemon juice if you don't want the salad to be too sour. Add olive oil, a pinch of salt, and ground pepper. If you like it a little sweet, add 1/2 teaspoon of honey. Stir everything until it's well combined. Place the lettuce in a large bowl. Add the cherry tomatoes and cucumber. Drizzle the dressing over slowly, tossing gently so the lettuce doesn't get crushed. Arrange the salad on a plate to enjoy. You can place a few whole or sliced cherry tomatoes on top for a nicer look. Finally, drizzle some mayonnaise sauce over the salad. It's such a joy to be connecting with all of you from around the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for your support. Enjoy it right after mixing so the greens stay crisp and fresh and the salad looks just as good as it tastes. Isn't that great? Which method do you like best? Leave a comment. Do you have any other preservation tips? Share them so everyone can learn. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like it and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching my video and see you in the next one.